The latest ERLC update brought some exciting new features like the radial UI, the Mafia group chat, and even a new trailer. But there's also tons of hidden changes and fixes that you probably didn't notice. And in today's video I will be talking about every single one of them. But first up, let's talk about what has been added. First up, we've got the Mafia group chats. If you're in the Mafia, you now have dedicated chats inside the Messages app. If you want to access that, you need to go to your cell phone and then you need to click on Messages right here. And of course, if you first need to join a Mafia group, then you need to do it right here. Click on Start on Mafia, enter your name, and then you can invite other people. If you want to know more about that, then click the video on the top right corner. Now, this is very cool because now you don't have messy DMs and all that stuff, or you're trying to keep track of who's where, and it's getting a lot easier. If you want to plan a bank heist or you're plotting an escape, then well, it's easier than ever, trust me. So thank you ERLC that they're finally doing it, even though it looks really like WhatsApp. It's pretty insane. So next up, we've got a brand new way to access your inventory. Because yes, we have a new radial backpack UI. It's still in beta, but it already looks pretty nice and it's going to be a game changer for a lot of you guys. So instead of scrolling through your toolbar right here, you can now instantly grab your gears. To be able to do this, you need to enable the opt-in beta in your local game settings. So what you need to do is just take your cursor, go ahead and go to the top right where you can see settings, click on it. Then you need to go ahead and scroll a little bit down because you should see this first. Scroll down to just button and then you can see backpack type, and then you need to click on edit and then you can choose whatever you want. So you can choose legacy as normal, but you also have radial, which is the new thing. It's still in beta, as you guys can see, but we're gonna test it out. So if you want to access it, you need to hold tab to open it on PC, and then alt will be the new map tool. So I can already see it. I'm clicking on alt right now and the map shows up. Now if I'm clicking on tab, I have this right here, which is very cool. It's a little bit funny because normally you cannot hold anything while you're in a car. I cannot access my inventory right here, but now I can. So I can just type a message to I don't know who, and I can even have a crowbar and I don't know what. I mean, you can rob stuff while you're sitting in a car. It's still in beta, as you guys know, but also on mobile you need to tap the new backpack button on the top right of your screen. So I don't know how that really works, but try it out yourself and you will most likely find it in the top right corner. Now, I really have no idea how they're gonna do this, but there's also a pretty cool thing that if you go fishing, you can now click on your fishing bucket if you've got some fish, and then you can choose the fish that you caught, which is also pretty nice. And the developers are going to make this even better, so I'm just absolutely excited for this. Now for all the police, the sheriff, and the fire department players out there, you're getting a brand new tool because the LED floodlight trailer is here. If you've ever used the DOT light trailer before, and this works exactly the same way, then this will be exactly the same, but now with a little bit more powerful LED lights. So let me go ahead and try that. I can click on the police, then I can go ahead and join that. And now what I need to do is I need to walk to here, spawn the vehicle. I need to click on the trailers, and then I can click on the floodlight trailer. So sadly this is rank only, but if you have the rank, then you can of course buy it. It's free, so nothing at all. It's just gonna be a lot of fun when you're, for example, in a crime scene, in an accident, or whatever of emergency there is. And wow, you can see it. I can wait, what's going on? This is not what I want. Okay, nevertheless, we need to click F, and then I can put the lights on. So now it's out, as you guys can see, on, and I can turn it around, I can turn it to the right, I can lower it down again, and look how smooth it is. Wow, it's absolutely insane and I absolutely love it. And I guess a lot of people are going to use this, even though since a lot of people will probably miss it, some of you may not. But if you're currently watching this, I mean, this is a flex because I know a lot of people are gonna miss this, so just go ahead and do that. But of course you need to have a trailer hitch, and if you don't know how to do that, then go ahead and watch another video of mine. Yeah, there are a lot of videos you need to watch on how to add a trailer hitch. Now that's it for the main stuff that they added. So first up, we got the infinite stamina glitch for mobile players. So some mobile players had an advantage with a bug that let them run just endlessly without losing any stamina. Now this has now been patched. So if you ever see this again, then make sure you go to report this inside of the PRC community because this shouldn't be anymore. I've never seen it, but if you did, then let me know in the comments because I didn't know this was a real thing. Something else that they have fixed is the fire alarm distance. So sometimes if you've ever tried to activate a fire alarm and received the frustrating too far away error even though you're standing next to it, then this bug has also been fixed. Now next up, the SWAT and fire department helmets now should work properly. So if you ever gotten this that it would disappear out of nowhere, then no, it should be over. So make sure you just go ahead, take all your helmets and there should be no problem at all. If you ever played as a DOT worker, you may have noticed that calls would despawn way too fast and then you couldn't respond in time. And now this despawn time has now been increased, so giving you a lot more time to do this. Now the next thing is something that I really like, which is the Glock 17 flashlight is once again back, and it also has a lot of improvements. So we need to go ahead and drive to the police department in order to find this. And then we're gonna talk about the last thing, and I'm pretty sure that you haven't even noticed it because I also didn't. So let's go ahead and go inside of here. Now we need, and I guess you need to go to here, and I guess you need to change gear. Where is my inventory? Guys, are we going to talk about the fact that my inventory is gone? But maybe I was so dumb that I didn't remember it's right here. Oh my god. But as you guys can see, it's now back. And in order to like set it on, you need to click on F. So you can do it. And as you can see, you can now see where I am, even where I'm heading kinda. And I really like this because this just makes it a lot more realistic. And also another problem that we had is that previously you were the only one that could see it, but now everyone can see where you are where you're like pointing at, just more like flashlighting at, if I can say it like that. But also something else is that the developers hinted that more gun customization is in the works. So could we finally be getting those attachments, skins or modifications? We have to wait a bit. It's still something that's pretty excited because I've already talked about the guns in my previous video. So new guns and even gun customizations would be a absolute insane update. Now last but not least, it's a small one, but it's noticeable, is that the text bubbles in the phone messaging app has been resized, and so the chats would normally look a lot better now. So you can see it right here. It's not that crazy, but it has been changed a little bit if you're going to compare this to previously. So if you've already seen this, then wow, it's really dang good. Also, we need to talk about the fact that this is like so weird. I know the fact that I still need to click on tab. I'm not really used to it at all. Now moving on to the last thing, because yes, something has been changed inside of the map, which is the new river, and it's no longer frozen. So I don't know if I really need to call it new river because it's still the same river, but nevertheless the ice has melted, as you guys can see right here, and now it's just smooth. And sadly for all of those lawnmowers, you cannot drive on a bottom anymore because they've also fixed that. If you were planning to use the ice as a shortcut, no, it's not working anymore. Oh my god, it sucks. But I guess it's whatever. So that is everything hidden in this update. Now there is something else that is for the next video about the new fire department update. So make sure you go click on that video because yes, a fire department update is now finally confirmed. So which of these secret changes was your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and as always, click the subscribe button if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.